everyone, it's Emily. So I wanted to make a video on the SAS sale. Unfortunately, SAS was a fail for me. I been seeing a lot of people uploading hauls of the things they got, which is awesome, like that they had a good experience. But for me, I only ended up getting one thing. Well, technically two, but I got two of the same mist. But I found that the SAS sale was a fail for me. Like, I tried all the new scents, and I really just didn't love any of them except for Neapolitan ice cream, which I knew I liked from the past because that scent actually came out over a month ago, and when I first smelled that, I really liked it, and I was like, I'm gonna wait till this goes on sale because I always wait for sales for Bath & Body Works. I almost never buy things that aren't on sale. So I waited for Neapolitan ice cream to go on sale, and I bought it, and I really like that one. It's just how it smells. I already kind of talked about this in my other video about it, but it's definitely ice cream. I even feel like you get a little bit of the waffle cone. Very sweet, very gourmand. But yeah, I wasn't satisfied with the other mists, but I'm still going to talk about them. So, cucumber melon, now that's, I think, one of the oldest mists they have, but they bring it back once in a while, especially for the SAS sale. If you've been a fan of Bath & Body Works from the beginning, you probably already know this scent, but it was very popular in the early 2000s, and it has cucumber, honeydew, cantaloupe, grapefruit. Also, it says it has woods. Don't get the woods. It really is kind of just it's definitely mostly cucumber more than it is, the fruits that are in it. To me, like, it kind of reminds me of when you're at a spa and you get those cucumbers that you can put on your eyes. Very similar to that. You do get the melon too, but I would say cucumber is the main thing I get in that one. There was rain-kissed leaves. This has leaves. Watercress, don't know what that is. And delicate petals. This is nice. It was fresh, but it was mostly green, obviously, from the leaves. So if you're into green scents, you might like this, but if you're someone that likes sweet scents like me, or fruity scents like me, then this isn't it, because there's none of that. It's mostly just a very green type scent. There was Cashmere Glow. This one I think is also a mist they've had in the past. I could be wrong. This has golden peach, lily petals, vanilla, and cashmere musk. This is very floral, obviously from the petals. A hint of peach and a little bit of musk, but really not that much musk, like tiny bit of musk. I don't really get that much vanilla. I've heard people say this smells creamy. Not sure that I agree with that. But yeah, definitely a floral type vibe. We got Black Amethyst. This has peony, sandalwood, patchouli, and amber. This one, since this has patchouli, I already was like, I don't think I'm gonna like that. And I smelled it and I was like, yeah, I was correct about that. I don't like it because patchouli is really strong in this one. I do kind of get the amber, and that part I like, but I wouldn't say this is sweet. Like, I know it says it has sweet sandalwood. Wouldn't say that. Wouldn't say that it's woodsy. I would say it's mostly the patchouli and amber in this one. You get a little bit of peony, but more just a patchouli amber. So this just isn't for me because I don't like patchouli. But if you like patchouli, give this one a sniff because it might be for you. Secret Wonderland. I almost ended up getting this because I actually did like it. It was a little bit watered down, so it wasn't very strong. This has strawberry, jasmine petals, white amber. My thing with this was I did think it was pretty. I did like this, but I also didn't love it. And what I've been trying to do is only get mists or fragrances that I love, because I know that if I just get something that is okay, or I just don't love it, like if I'm just like, you know, neutral to it, I feel like I'm gonna end up decluttering it. And there's no point in me buying mists and things that I'm gonna end up decluttering. So I was just like, I'm not gonna get it. And also, you know, like the watered down part kind of was turning me off from this. But it is still nice. It is, and I would say it's very feminine. I could see how a lot of people would like this, but it's definitely a very soft scent, and it's something you will have to probably spray a lot. I don't think I've ever tried the original one, like when it first came out. I wonder if that one was stronger. Let me know if you guys have tried the original. I feel like Bath & Body Works has really been watering down just a lot of the mists, and it's been really disappointing. Wish they wouldn't do that. Like, we all want something that we smell right away, something strong, something that will last. We don't want to be spraying 90 times for it to disappear in 5 minutes, you know? So I wish they would really focus on making these scents long lasting. Country Chic. This has lemon, marigold, golden sunflower, orange blossom, amberwood. This was very lemon to me. That was just pretty much as lemon as it could get. So that wasn't really my vibe, because I wanted more. And I feel like it was just super, super lemon. But I did like how it was very fresh too. That part was nice. But I was just hoping I would get a little bit more of the other notes in this. Lemon pomegranate cream. Lemon pomegranate cream. This was the biggest fail for me. I was so disappointed. I saw cream on there. I was like, I sure hope this is creamy and sweet and vanilla, and I hope I get the fruit notes of the lemon and pomegranate. So I was excited to try this, but when I tried it, I was not getting any of the creaminess. I was not getting any gourmand. I was getting straight cleaning products. It kind of reminded me of, you know, like the Lysol wipes, or just any of the lemon cleaning products there are. It smelled like that, and I didn't want to smell like that. So yeah, this definitely was a very disappointing one. Let me know if you like this one, if you get more of like a gourmand or a sweetness to it. I would love to know. Maybe it's just my nose, but this was not it for me. Pear Berry came back. Bali Mango came back. Chocolate Amber came back. Into the Wild came back. I have reviews on those from past launches, since those are ones they brought back, so I won't go over those since it's pretty repetitive. There were a lot of mists they didn't have at my store. They didn't have Cozy and Creamy. They didn't have Crisp and Clean. They didn't have Bright and Breezy. They didn't have Electric and Exotic. So they were missing 4 mists, and I went to 2 locations, and I went to Bath & Body Works on the second day of the sale. So I was like, how in the world are they already sold out of this? This happens to me a lot with my stores, is I feel like they always have a little supply, and so they sell out or they sell out fast, and it really sucks, because these are the 2 closest locations to me. The other locations are kind of far, but my store is always lacking in just mists, because they just say they sell out. So I'm like thinking, oh, they should order more stock. It could be because I live in Hollywood, and Hollywood is a huge city, and we also get a lot of tourists this time of year. So probably the mix of it being a big city, a lot of people shopping there, tourists shopping there, these things just run out fast. So yeah, that is a bummer. I am going to go back hoping that one of these stores will restock, but probably won't happen. Thank you for watching. Would love to know your thoughts.